G'day guys, Robbie Hogg here. This is going to be a quick video in response to a user from the Facebook Akai Force forums, and just regarding the last track I did, how I was using the Akai Force with Network Midi to control soft synths in Reaper. So I'll take you through how I set that all up and get it all working. Let's go. Cool. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is over on the Force, and I know this isn't really great for capturing the screen, but you'll be able to follow along what I'm doing anyway. So over in the Force, coming over to your menu, come over to your settings, in sync, you want to be on MIDI clock, Ethernet, connect to your Ethernet. Now once we've done that, we're going to come over into Reaper. We are going to go into options and preferences. Once in your preferences, we're going to come over into the MIDI devices, and then we're going to scroll down and MIDI input. You've got your Akai Network Midi and DAW Control. Change those both to enable and control. To do that, select it, right click, make sure enable's on, and enable input for control message. And then on the output, we're going to do the same. Akai Network Midi, DAW Control. We're going to right click on that, enable output, and send clock to output. Alright, once we've got the clock to output set, excuse me, to test it and make sure that it's sending MIDI messages between each other, come into Reaper and hit play, and we should see the screen on the Force change to, and it will let us know that it's all synced up like that. That's all good, cool, done. Now next thing on the Force is the tracks that I've got. So I've got two MIDI tracks controlling two 303 emulators for Scion, I think it's called, in the project. So I want to double click on my track, make sure that that is set to MIDI port as remote, and then I've got this one MIDI channel 2, next one MIDI port remote, send to MIDI channel 2. So the only synth that I am actually wanting to control is the one on channel 1. So in Reaper, I've got my MIDI input channel 1, this one channel 2, this is the one here that I want to control. So here we go. So now what I'm going to do is on the Force, holding down my knobs, I've got this one set on track. Alright, now if I shift the knobs, brings up all the selectable knobs and what I can control. So with this synth, this plugin, the way I can assign controls to this particular one is just with MIDI learn. So MIDI learn there, adjust the parameter that I want to control, and then turn the knob that I want to assign to it. So that was cut off, this is for resonance. Envelope. And let's do envelope accent as well. There we go. So that's it. Done. So now if I come back onto Force, these are the tracks. Well, this is the track that I've got assigned to it. So if I start playing that, I can now control all of that. I hope this helps you out. I hope this helps other people out as well. Yeah, I had some issues and someone did a video for me, so I thought I'd pay it forward. Oh, and the other thing with this is too, if you ever have your Akai Network Midi drop out, and doesn't matter how many times you reconnect, it just won't connect, uninstall it, download a program called Everything. It's a file search engine. I'll leave a link to in the description. Run that, delete everything Akai Network Midi, reinstall Akai Network Midi, and you should be good to go. Cool. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that.